In this video, I'm going to choose between the top two treadmills on the market, the Woodway 4Front and the Technogym Skill Run, and I'll describe how I chose between them. But first I'm going to start with why I'm interested in buying a treadmill that costs as much as a car. I'm John Lambert, and I'm trying to find out how fast I can run, and my best measured performance so far is 16 miles per hour with a 3.5% incline. According to my chart, that indicates I should be able to run at least 17 miles per hour with a 1% incline, or 17.6 miles per hour with no incline. A 1% incline on a treadmill compensates for the lack of wind resistance, making it approximately equal in effort to running outdoors or running on an indoor track. But to find out for sure if I can run that fast, I need a treadmill that can go that fast, because timing myself in a race only shows my average speed, not my top speed. Without high-speed video or other advanced technology, the maximum speed of a sprinter in a race can only be estimated. But there's an easy way to measure a sprinter's maximum speed with a treadmill if the treadmill is fast enough. Attempting to run at a fixed speed on a calibrated treadmill is an easy way to determine if a person can run at that speed. Using a treadmill that can go faster than a particular person and trying faster and faster speeds until the person can't keep up with the treadmill is an easy way to determine a person's maximum running speed. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's why I need a faster treadmill since I've maxed out my Precor at 16 miles per hour. Yes, I can increase the incline to make sprinting at 16 miles per hour harder and use the same amount of energy as running at 17 miles per hour. But that's not exactly the same as making my legs move my feet faster. It's similar, but it uses muscles slightly differently, and my feet aren't actually moving faster. Buying a treadmill that can go over 16 miles per hour means buying a very high-end commercial treadmill or a manual treadmill, because home treadmills won't go over about 12 miles per hour. I ruled out manual treadmills for myself for reasons I'll explain in a video comparing manual and motorized treadmills. So I focused my research on high-end motorized treadmills. Trying to find the fastest ones is a little difficult because for some reason the manufacturers and retailers of high-end treadmills don't emphasize their treadmills' top speeds. So you have to find a full list of specifications for each model and scroll through the list. That's what I did, and I slowly built a list of information in a spreadsheet and contacted a few manufacturers to ask if their fastest treadmills could be altered to provide a higher top speed. But for a long time, I only found one treadmill under $20,000 that could go faster than 16 miles per hour. That was a Woodway 4Front that could be modified at the factory to go 18 miles per hour. And it was my leading option for a long time, despite the extremely high price. Then in June 2020, I was researching treadmills again to see what the state of the art was, and I discovered the Technogym Skill Run. It appeared to me the Unity 7000 model of a Skill Run was a little better than an upgraded Woodway 4Front, for about the same money. The single biggest difference for me was that a modified 4Front could go up to 18 miles per hour and a Skill Run could go up to 18.6 miles per hour. I think there's a chance I might be able to sprint that fast, so I really care about that extra speed. I was surprised to learn that the Skill Run has been on the market since 2017, because I had searched for high-speed treadmills many times since it came out, but I never found it until June 2020. After I found it, I searched for videos about the Skill Run and was very disappointed with the results. That's one of the reasons I decided to start this YouTube channel. Technogym is based in Italy and one of the top manufacturers of fitness equipment around the world. But they're not big in the United States. They have an office in New Jersey and a showroom in New York City, but I didn't go there. I just studied what they had on their website and then asked questions by email and phone. Technogym has several different lines of treadmills, but the Skill Run is their top motorized treadmill, and it comes in 3 models: the TX 500, the Unity 5000, and the Unity 7000. Each of these 3 models has the exact same base treadmill, including the frame, the motor, and the ball bearing slatted tread, but the 2 Unity models have a larger touchscreen console, and the Unity 7000 includes a parachute mode, parachute harness, and advanced biometric feedback. Here's a comparison of some of the features I care most about between the Technogym SkillRun Unity 7000 and the Woodway Forefront. A Forefront with just the options to make it go 18 miles per hour totals just under $13,000. But that doesn't include tax, adding a 240 volt electrical circuit in our house, delivery, or setup. And delivery and setup of a 500-pound machine isn't cheap. The lowest end SkillRun is the TX 500, and it costs just over $13,000. But that includes 18.6 miles per hour, a 25% incline, a 3% decline, a resistance mode with up to 352 pounds of resistance, and all delivery and setup expenses. However, if we were going to spend $13,000 on a treadmill, I'd rather spend the extra money to get the best one available. Adding more options to the Forefront to make it as equal as possible to the Unity 7000 brings its price up to $16,455, plus tax, delivery, and setup. The Unity 7000 is $16,940, but that includes several more very valuable features, and after the delivery, setup, and wiring costs are added to the Forefront, it appears the SkillRun is a little less expensive in addition to having slightly more and better features. To me, it was a close race, but Technogym's SkillRun clearly won because its top speed is a little higher, it didn't require us to add new household wiring, and it has a parachute mode and advanced biometrics. Yes, it's very expensive, but I think the SkillRun Unity 7000 is the best treadmill ever made. But why spend so much money on a treadmill? The only way we could afford to buy one of these machines is to take a big chunk out of our retirement savings. But we thought we could spare some of our retirement money without endangering our financial security. I'm already retired due to dementia, which doesn't seem to be getting any better now, and it appears almost all my time is going to be spent at home from now on. Traveling is very hard for me. Just going to a doctor's office is very taxing due to all the changing sights and sounds. I've gone to 3 track meets so far despite my dementia, and I hope to go to more, but those push me to my limits even with a family member watching over me the whole time. I can't go back to work for Microsoft as I'd like to, I can't sail around the world as I'd like to, and I can't do much of anything else. But I can run, fast, and sprinting is a key part of me trying to maintain my physical and mental health. Maybe it's a big mistake for us to spend this much money on a treadmill, and I kind of feel guilty about it, but I have an unrelenting desire to find out if I can really run 17 miles per hour. And if I can run 17 miles per hour, can I run 18? Can I max out a SkillRun's top speed of 18.6 miles per hour like I maxed out a Reebok treadmill at 12 miles per hour, then a Life Fitness treadmill at 14 miles per hour, and then a Precord treadmill at 16 miles per hour? Whether this purchase is a mistake or not, I don't know, but we bought one, and I'm going to try to master it. I'll show my efforts here, along with the many features of the SkillRun for anyone else who might be interested in topics like these upcoming videos. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and keep walking, running, or sprinting.